Well, it's here, our brand new tow rig. After months, even years of research, comparisons, and lots of back and forth moments,
I swear we have changed our minds about 50 times over the last year.
We even had a major unexpected crisis in the last few weeks.
And so we thought that we were going to have to push everything back.
Yeah, and it was like 2 months. We were given a timeline of potentially 2 months.
But now our new tow rig is finally ready for us to pick up.
And our new vehicle is sitting right in front of us right now.
In today's video, we're revealing what we chose and why we chose it, our honest first impressions, and what upgrades we're kicking off to make it the ultimate touring setup for Australia. And this is a really big moment for us, so let's go and pick it up together.
My goodness. We have just had the best news after quite possibly the most stressful few weeks of our life. Oh my God. This vehicle that we've bought has been delayed a month and the build was supposed to start today. It was literally could not have come any later than what it's come right now. And I just got a text this morning of this.
You're shaking.
Just right now, I am shaking. Yes, this is amazing.
Oh, that's our car!
Look at that. Oh wait, I can't show that yet. Oh my God.
What did he say? Oh, I swore. Oh, no guys, so what happened was like, we got word that the car had arrived in Australia. It was at the port like 6 weeks ago and we were like, sweet, book everything in. Like we got told a date to pick it up and then we found out it just kept getting pushed back and back and back, and then we were like, what's happening? Like we've got everything booked in, the build is starting today, and then like they kept telling us you can pick it up tomorrow, no the next day, no the next day, and then last week they told us, actually guys, so sorry, there's been massive delays getting cars out of the port and we still don't know when we can actually get yours. And so we thought that we were going to have to push everything back.
Yeah, and it was like 2 months. We were given a timeline of potentially 2 months. So we had a booking to build the car, and yeah, and that would have been kicked down the road, which would affect so much, everything for the rest of the year. Which was, it's just fine because that's, you just got to roll with the punches sometimes, but we might not have to do that. So anyway, let's organise our stuff. And
we might be going up to Brisbane today.
Yeah.
If you're new around here, welcome aboard. We're Brad and Hayley. We've been travelling around Australia for 3 years now in our caravan, documenting our travels along the way. If you're like us and excited to see the build come together, subscribe to our channel. It's free and goes a long way in helping us to continue to produce videos like this and so much more.
We're moving.
What a morning!
I know, crazy. So we're on our way up to Brizzy. We've been staying down on the Gold Coast while we've been waiting for like the last few weeks. Mate, that time waiting, hey, the last 2 weeks have been so anxious inducing.
Just waiting like any day, and yeah, today is the day. But we should probably bring you up to speed on where we left you last time. So in the last video we talked about all kind of our thought process behind getting a new car and all the different options, and we told you that we'd landed on either a 300 series or a 79 series dual cab, and we were going back and forth between the two. And then we made our choice. This one became available and we're very excited to show you what we ended up getting in about an hour's time.
Yeah. We have to go and pick up a trailer because the car at this moment is unregistered and will remain unregistered for the next few months while it gets all pre-rego work done to it. So we need to go and find a car trailer.
Because we can't drive it.
No, it's unregistered, it's unroadworthy. So yeah, we need to go find a car trailer. We can pick it up from Toyota then and then drag it over to McCormax. But yeah, we could have got a tow truck. It would have probably saved us a little bit of stuffing around, but car trailer is much cheaper than a towie, so we're going to need to save a few bob because we've spent all our money on this bloody vehicle. Well, this is our trusty steed. It's our cruiser. Looks like she's pretty beat up, but it'll do the job. I just run some quick measurements and I think it's going to fit. So, good start. Trailer's here. The car's probably going to fit. Never used one of these before, so we're all learning today. heavy. Don't have to go any higher. Right now. I'm gonna get this thing up.
That's not good.
I'm gonna do ya.
It's working.
Yeah, that jack's useless. That trailer weighs a ton, eh? I tried to lift it up. No luck. Lucky I found a block of wood lying around. Alright.
Yeah, look at that. Nice. Well, I'm glad that got on, but check it out. We also stopped in at Bunnings, got some straps so that we can tie the new car down. I just cannot believe that so shortly we'll have our new rig on the back of this trailer, towing it with our old rig. It's going to be iconic.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where do I park? Sales, service, parts. Let's just go. Let's park here.
Oh my god, I can see, I think, our car.
Let's just find somewhere to park, not in the road. I think I can see it over there, Patsy. I can see the back quarter of it. But it's crazy, this is the first time we've actually set foot in the dealership. We bought this car sight unseen. There was no negotiation, there was no deliberation. It was just like, there's this car, you can have it, you got to pay the deposit. And that was when we were in Melbourne. We freaked out and made the deposit, but yeah, it's cool to be in the dealership. It actually feels real now. This is a pretty important thing to get right.
Last minute preparations.
Well, after a quick cuppa and some last minute preparations, we had all our paperwork done and we were ready to see and sit in our brand new rig for the very first time.
Right, all the paperwork is done and our new vehicle is sitting right in front of us right now. You guys ready? Look at this beast, mate.
I can't believe it.
Look at you got a room for your handbag now.
Mate, I've got room for our future children in here.
Not much going on at the back yet, but to be determined. Wow. Holy cow.
Can
Look
you
at
imagine the before and after pictures on this thing with
Oh.
what it looks like now and what it's going to look like in a few months' time?
Yeah, we've got a manual gear stick. That's a good sign. We've got a. It looks a little bit different inside. Let's just have a look and appreciate the outside right now.
Oh, and super important, this is a V8.
Yeah.
We actually got one of the last Toyota 79 series V8s to come into the country.
That is right. This thing is rare as hen's teeth in this day and age. But like, I actually really like the look of this, the front of this.
So nice.
I mean, it'll look a whole lot better with a bull bar, but
I like these circle lights. They've got character.
it definitely is a bit of a step up from the old girl sitting over there with the old halogens that we just replaced. But I don't know.
Wow.
Do you want to jump inside and have a look, Pat? A lot of this is going to change.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, automatic diff locks.
Wow.
Sorry, automatic forward drive, so you don't need to get out of the car anymore.
So I don't need to come and manually do it anymore.
Turn the hubs, lock the hubs in. Bloody hell, I can't believe I'm looking at it right now. Oh yeah, she's a cruiser. Listen to the sound of that door.
That's farm truck spec.
That's a real door. Alright. Mate, this thing is so clean. I'm gonna feel so bad taking it out in the bush. Alright, this whole setup here is a lot different.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the steering wheel's different. It's a nicer steering wheel. Our whole gauge cluster and everything's different. We've got 9 kilometers on it. Where's the key stuff? We've got to check one thing. Oh. Yeah, that's a V8.
That's the sound of a V8.
That's a V8. They've put a full tank of fuel in it. Yeah, look at that gauge setup. That's That's quite nice. I don't mind that.
I love all this too, like
Yeah.
minimal, old school,
Yeah.
reliable.
Yeah, we've got traction control in this one. That's something we didn't have in the old one. But yeah, like even just the switching in these cars is so iconic and awesome. And we're simple people. Listen to that. Tactile, functional. Oh, I
So
love it.
good.
Got a little.
Oh my gosh, one of the biggest things that this car has that our old single car didn't. Do you know what I'm gonna say? It's like your biggest pet peeve with the last car.
God, I don't know.
Cruise control.
Oh yeah.
We finally have cruise control,
that's
guys.
beautiful.
We have travelled for the last 3 years
Yeah.
around the country without cruise control, so this is going to be absolute luxury. But
I've got a right foot of steel. It's just buried in the throttle.
I'm a bit high on this new car smell right now, but what we need to do is we need to get this thing onto our trailer. We will talk to you more about why we ended up going the 79 series over the 300, because that was our huge debate, so we'll explain all that. But first let's get it on the trailer. Let's get it over to McCormax, who are doing the build.
Yeah, they're
and
probably desperate for it. We've been dilly-dallying around here.
it's late in the afternoon,
Yeah.
so let's get moving.
To those people that say that a cruiser doesn't come with end cup holders, what's that there?
That's a cup holder. But also, huge shout out to the team at Toyota. Like, these guys just went above and beyond for us in getting us our cruiser, with like the delays that had happened at the port that were totally out of their control. They were like literally sending us updates over weekends and public holidays, and doing drive-bys past the dealership, and then texting us to like give us updates over the weekend. Like, they've been absolutely amazing, so huge shout out to those
They've
guys.
been very good. Look
They've
at that.
calmed our stresses a lot over the last few weeks, but wow.
Big V8 under there. Lovely. No, still no gas struts. That bonnet weighs a ton.
Well, we were that hasty and excited we forgot to put the big red bow on it. It's not every day you pick up a brand new car, so we relished the moment and took a few photos before we loaded her up on the trailer, ready to hit the peak hour traffic on the way over to McCormax.
Oh, look at this, he's applying what he learnt in his videos half an hour ago.
Let's see if I've got a good spot to tie it down to. Might have to go that way to get some leverage on it, you know.
Now that she's all tied down, let's pop around the corner, check the straps and chat quickly about why we went this way over the 300 series.
Alright, so in the last episode we compared the 79 versus the 300, and I'll just touch on a few reasons why we ended up going this way. First of all, V8, so this isn't a 4-cylinder one. We wanted it to be reliable because this thing has given us no trouble, and we've been around the country a few times in it. So we wanted a platform also that we were used to. You can see there's nothing on the back there, so we've got full reign over canopy setups. That's another big plus for choosing the 79 over the 300. We just love having the canopy. It's like our garage. It's full of tools, it's full of spare parts. We can put a mountain bike in there, we can put a boat in there. With the 300, you just don't get that flexibility. So we're going to throw a mode canopy on the back of this. The same guys that make Zone Caravans make lightweight canopies, so that's going to be really exciting to put a mode canopy on the back. We've also bought a brand new vehicle because we want to do pre-rego GVM, GCM upgrades. We were looking for second-hand J-Max vehicles that we could maybe modify, maybe put a mode canopy on, and we just couldn't find one that was suitable for us. So we've eventually found this opportunity, and we're going to go all in with the J-Max gear. So we're going to have a pretty sweet GVM GCM upgrade, and we're going to have a much more comfortable ride. So we've got the ability to start from scratch and just have a clean slate and be able to tailor this vehicle to the exact specifications that we want and have the exact gear on it that we want. So we're going to get Just Autos to do a bit of a tune package on it. So we've got plenty of power, and yeah mate, we cannot be more happy with this vehicle and what's to come in the next few weeks.
Bloody traffic.
I am smoked, eh? I'm so tired. Today has been a big day. Very emotional, overwhelming day.
It's just gone past 5 p.m. McCormax close at 5, but they're being absolute legends and waiting for us to get there. We're stuck in like peak Brisbane hour traffic. And we feel so bad because we went to drop this car off to them last week. And then, yeah, we're dropping it off today, and now we're dropping it off after they've even closed. But
oh, they will be glad to see the back of us, I reckon.
They've been the biggest legends, so flexible with all the stuff ups and delays. But yeah, it'll be good to finally make it to McCormax.
Drop this thing off, and then hopefully a lot of the stuff just starts running smoothly.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Deary me.
And there it is.
Here we are. McCormax. All drive. Oh, look at the cruisers in here. It's my type of place. All right, we're here with Bodie. Bodie's the boss of McCormax here, where we brought our car to
Get the rig built.
get the rig all built. So one of the main reasons we chose McCormax to do this build, obviously we had a lot of people, word of mouth, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that recommended you guys to, you know, you're a bit of a one-stop shop. You have all these different suppliers. Mainly for us, it was Mode and J-Max, which, you know, were two things that we really wanted to have on our rig. And
for sure.
Yeah, you guys do all that here. You also do a lot more than just those
basic
two
stuff.
things.
Yeah, we do a lot. The business over the years is aligned with good brands, Australian-made brands in the country, and we just obviously like aligning with that. They've got good quality products, and we're just trying to give our customers good quality and satisfaction, and you need good products to do that. Being the one-stop shop, I suppose. We've got all electrical painting in-house.
Yep.
J-Max, SSM approved facility.
Yeah.
Everything's at our fingertips to build the perfect dream rig for most people.
I have to apologise because I've absolutely hammered Nathan over the last 12 months.
Yeah.
Nathan's been in charge of, basically he's been the guy that has consulted us on what we should do and why we should do this, because you guys are seeing so many different varying rigs. You're seeing dual cabs, you're seeing 200s, you're doing 300s, you got
chop
chops.
300s.
Yeah, you're doing it all. So it's good to have that sort of wealth of knowledge here as well to, you know,
steer you in the right direction of what you're doing.
Makes it easy. Yeah, so we just dropped the rig off here. You guys will do the bulk of the work, and yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Mate, it's going to look awesome.
Yeah,
pretty pumped to see you out on the track.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
No worries, mate.
All right, we are back at the servo where we picked up the trailer.
What a big day, eh?
What a day! What a day!
It was good to drop the vehicle off, and a few of the boys from McCormax were still there waiting for us. Thankfully they kept the doors open so we weren't driving around with a car and a trailer all night, but it was just
legends though. Like, not only did we rock up late after they'd closed, they were all there waiting, and then they just hung around for like an hour chatting to us, and it was the first time that we'd met them, and they're just all the biggest legends, and like we just feel so good about our car being with them for the build.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. So we'll probably head back up there very soon within the next few days, because they're going to rip into it straight away, and we'll show you a bit more of what's going on, talk a bit about what those guys do up there, and we've got a bit of a 2-hour drive back to the van now. Probably going to visit the Colonel on the way home. Absolutely, I'm just cooked from today. It's been such a
what a day,
massive day, but yeah, really glad to have this part of the new car journey done. The car's dropped off, it's out of our hands, we've done our bit. Now the rest of the crews can come together and make some magic happen.
big city boy.
Big city life, we tried to get by.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed part 1 and the big reveal of our dream 4-wheel drive build. We're so pumped to finally have this project underway. Next week, we're getting the new rig up on the hoist and ripping into some serious mods as we start turning this old farm ute into our ultimate touring weapon.
I said to Brad that I wanted this cruiser to look like real beast mode.
We've achieved that, I think.
I think we've already achieved that. It's like not even finished yet, so good stuff.